ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a video using all drugstore products. Some of these I've used several times, some of them I've used maybe once, and some of them are brand new to me. They may have been out for a while, but there's something new that I'm trying today, and I will give you my opinion at the end of the video what I think of these products. First of all, you're probably noticing my hair is all gone. I went this morning and decided to chop it all off. So since I started doing my YouTube channel, I think I've had 3 or 4 hairstyles, but this is the most drastic, but I think I'm liking it a lot. So we'll see how it goes. My husband hasn't seen me yet, so he likes long hair. So if that tells you anything, we'll see what he thinks of it, but I wanted to do something different. I've been wearing my hair the same for all of my life, and I think it's fun to try new things. Just like with makeup, I thought, it's hair, and my hair grows so fast. If I decide I don't like it, it'll grow out fast. But we're going to get started on this video. I do hope you like it, and while you're here, I would love it if you would join my community by hitting the subscribe button, ringing the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload my video on a weekly basis, and give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any comments for me or questions, put them down below and I will gladly answer them. I'm trying to keep up with any comments that I get. Thank you again so much for watching my videos. So with that, let's get started. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. And the first thing I'm going to do is use my Milani Eye Primer to prime my eyes, because as we've discussed before, you always want to put an eye primer on your eyes. I did do my brows earlier before I went to go get my hair cut this morning, just so I had something on. Now all the products I'm using are all drugstore. Some of them are newer to me. Some of them I've used before, but a lot of them are newer to me. I have not tried them before because for years I was using high-end, and I'm getting back into using more drugstore products based on some of other YouTubers' recommendations. So with that, let's get started. I'm going to use, and you can tell these have been use 2 of the Essence palettes today. These are the 6-pan palettes. The one is the taupe palette and the other one is mauve. So we're going to use those, and I'll show you the colors on these. And I'm going to mix them together a little bit to make a look today. So I'm going to start out with my little travel Sigma brush. This is a Sigma E40. Actually, I'm going to start out with my Sigma E50, and I'm going to take the lightest color in the taupe palette, and I'm going to put a base down like right under my eyebrows to lighten them up. I guess I should have pinned my hair back. And that's going to give me a little bit of a base, and I like to come down a little bit. I know I'm going to put another color there, but it actually helps my transition color blend a little bit better. Okay, what I'm going to use for my transition shade is the color here, the lightest color here that's in the taupe palette. Get some color on, tap it off. And I like to start with my eyes, just looking forward. If you have hooded eyes, you don't want to, do this and then put it here because it's going to disappear. So I put it right where it's going to show when my eyes are in their natural position. So I will start out and start blending it. Then I can tip my head back and I know where that's going to go, and it gives me a little bit more room for blending. Instead of trying to do it like this, now I've got a little bit of room for blending. And I'll do the same thing on the other side because I want it above where my actual crease is so you can see it a little bit better. So I took the plunge this morning. As you can see, I cut all my hair off. When I get all done, I'll go in and finish styling it so you can see exactly how it's going to look. But I thought I'd do something different, and I've been watching one of my YouTubers, and she's been doing all these hair tutorials. Her name is Shirley. It's Shirley's Box of Chocolates, and she said, you know what? Go for it if you feel like it, and I wanted to try something different. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit darker. I'm going to take the color that's in this one, in the mauve one, and it's a little bit darker, and I'm actually just going to deepen my corner. And I like these palettes because they're so inexpensive. I think they're like $3.99. So they're very affordable. So if you don't think you can get a look out of one eye, out of one palette, which I can, you can buy two and you still only be paying like $7 for 12 colors. So it's definitely worth checking them out and seeing if you like them. I think they blend very, very well. I'm actually blending some of this up here on the outer edge to get a little bit more depth out here. Okay, then I'm going to, hi, there's a little face behind me. You can't see him, but there's this little face behind me looking at me on the chair behind me. Okay, I want to deepen it, but I don't really want to go necessarily gray. So I'm going to take the color in the mauve palette, this one. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, but I don't think it's going to be too much. Their shimmers they're not very high pigmented, so we'll see if it's even going to give me enough of a deepened tone in my crease corner that I want. It's actually not going as deep as I want, so I'm going to go into the deepest color that's in here. And we're really going to put a little bit of depth out here. Oh, that's better. I'm bringing it up in my crease a little bit. And I'm sorry if you can hear, one of our neighbors is cutting their grass. I guess Saturday morning is the day to do this, and normally I think I'm a little bit earlier in my taping, so I usually beat them out before they start doing any of the yard work out there. So I'm going to go back in with my big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend this all together. Okay, I want to put something, ooh, look at this shimmer that's in there. I'm going to put this purple shimmer right on my lid. And I'm the kind of person that I don't put glitter on my eyes, but as I said before, I don't think you're too old to put a little bit of sheen or shimmer on your eyes. Okay, I'm going to brighten it up a little bit, and I think this color, I'm going to put it more closer to the edge, and I'm going to top this a little bit. This has a little bit more brightness to it. Go back in with our original transition color. I think I'm going to add a little bit more up here, give it a little bit more blending here. A little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to take, this is the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick. These are also very economical, and I'm just going to do the darker gray, and I'm going to tight line my eyes. I'm going to do that off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, I tight lined under my eyes, and I'm also going to take on top just a little, actually I might use, I'm going to thicken it a little bit at the outer edge on top. So I'm lining just on top at the outer edge. To make it a little bit thicker there and give it a little bit more drama. Now, saw this the other day, and it says the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara by Maybelline. So let's see, it says it is a washable instant lash lift look, dramatic volume and length. Double curved lifting brush grabs lashes at the root and lifts. Fiber infused formula thickens and extends lashes with wear that lasts all day, resists clumping, smears, and flakes. Ophthalmology tested. It says for best use, hold brush against lashes and sweep from the root to tip, which is what we normally do. Okay, and it says it's a washable mascara, so it's not waterproof. Let's open this up. And see what we got. Ooh, it's got an hourglass shaped wand on it. Get a little bit off of the tip here. And let's see how it applies. See if we do get that volume and length. I have hair coloring on my face. It's got some nice volume to it. Or length to it. I don't think it has a lot of volume, but hopefully it's buildable where I can build it up. Let's see. Okay, that's one coat. I'm going to do a second coat off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is two coats. Let's zoom in. Love the length it's giving, and it is giving some volume, and they're standing straight up. I did curl my lashes, but let's hope and pray it stays up like this. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to use the NYX Marshmallow Primer here. I actually bought this a while ago, and I think I used it once, and then I was trying so many other primers that I just totally forgot about it. And last weekend, I went through and organized all of my makeup. I'm going to have an upcoming Amazon haul video, and I'm going to show you what I bought that helped me organize my eyeshadow. My husband thought it was funny that I bought this for eyeshadow, the thing that I bought, but you know what? It works perfect, so. Definitely have hair color on my hair, my face. Hopefully that'll come off. Okay, now I'm going to let that set for just a minute, and then I'll explain what I'm going to be using. This is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Now, there was a newer one, and everybody was using the newer one, and then someone mentioned they didn't like it as well as this one, and this is the original one. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try and see how well it works on my more mature, dry skin. So we're going to give it a shot, and I'm just going to use my IT Cosmetics This is the Skin Smoothing Complexion Brush, number 704. It's one of my favorite foundation brushes. I did just order a new brush from Sigma that has got great reviews, so, and it's for foundation, so we'll see how that one works. Okay, I'm just going to press it in with the brush. Now I believe this says medium to full coverage. It's not as sheer as their serum foundation, but there are days when I don't necessarily want super full coverage. Other days I do. It's got a dewy finish, which is fine with me. Oh, I like that. A little bit more in a couple of spots. Cover some of my discolorations, but you know what? This covers very well. And right now, as I said, it's going to have to cover. I did get a little bit of hair coloring. On me. Which is my fault because I had an itch when I was getting my hair done today. And I itched and then I didn't realize I had gotten it on my finger. I had touched the coloring and touched my face. Okay. Like that. Like I said, it's a very dewy finish to it, but that's fine. I like a dewier finish. And with me, it'll dry down a little bit more matte. The powder that I'm using today is the number 7. I'm going to use that to set my eyes and my face. But this is something that's new to me. I just trying this. I tried it once this week. This is the Revlon Color Stay Skin Awaken Caffeine and Vitamin C Concealer. And I got 2 shades. I got the, what they call the Universal Brightening one, I believe it's called. Universal Brightener, and then I also got Vanilla, the 010 Vanilla. So I'm going to start out. It's got a little spongy on the end, and you just squeeze and get it out. And I'm just going to put a little bit right here, and then I'm going to put it at the corners of my eyes. And it may look like I'm putting a lot there, but we are going to blend it out. We're going to use our Angie Hot and Flashy brush. And I like this, and I like doing this because I'm just going to lift like that and blend it out. And it's actually going to help give a nice definition and a definite line to my eyeshadow. It helps cleans up any overage on your eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to bring it right in here. You don't want to go overboard on your concealer. The more you put, the more likely you are to get creasing, and you don't want that. So and that does a great job. And I'm going to take a little bit of the brightening one, just to brighten up right here, just a little bit more. I'm just going to press it in with my fingers real quick. And actually, this actually would make a good highlighter because it's not shimmery at all. It's just going to give you a little bit of sheen and brightening. So I'm going to put that on the tops of my cheeks. I actually like that a lot. I don't have a drugstore highlighter. I know a lot of people like the Essence one. I have not tried it as of yet. So for right now, I like this cream one. It's looking pretty good. Okay, speaking of essence, I am going to be using their contour today. But for right now, I'm going to take and I'm going to use this. This is my Sigma F30. It's a large powder brush. And I am just going to set the center of my face a little bit, just to take a little bit of that shine down and blur out some of the pores. This is my absolute favorite drugstore setting powder. And then I'm going to use a little bit smaller brush. This is from Sigma, oh, this is the Morphe M451. It's a real small one. And I'm going to use that to just press in. Always tap off. Just press in. That. Okay, now I'm going to press that in. And this is just the e.l.f. concealer sponge. We're just going to press this in. So far I'm liking it. It's very lightweight and it doesn't seem like it's settling into any fine lines or wrinkles. It blurred out my pores and everything really nice, so that's a plus. Okay. It's all pressed in. Okay, and as I said, I'm going to use two different bronzers and contouring. I like the Essence contouring, their contour shade here. It's a little bit muddier, so it's good for contouring and shading. But I just got this Flower Beauty bronzer, and I'm anxious to try it because it looks like it's a cooler undertone. So I'm going to start out with, I'm going to do under my chin. And you can tell I do like this because I'm hitting pan. And then I'm also going to do my bronzer right here. And when you're doing your bronzers, lady, you don't want to get way down here. I know they used to say that. You want to get right on your bone and you want to bring it forward. So you want to have most of your color at the back and then bring it forward and blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. We can all use a little help sculpting and shaping our faces. Take my big fluffy brush that I used my powder on and just sort of blend it in even better. Okay, then I'm going to try this new Flower Beauty one. It's called Heat Wave. So let's see how this looks, what kind of tone it has. It doesn't have a lot of fallout. And I'm going to use that to contour up here at my forehead. Just give it a little bit of light and bright color. We're still in summer, so I'm going to take a little bit and just lightly, very lightly tap it over my nose, tops of my cheek, just give some color where the sun would naturally kiss your face. How about that? Liking that. A little bit more blending here. Okay, for blush, I brought two options up with me, and they're both from Flower Beauty, which I really like. I brought their Gel Crush, which I have tried before. I had not tried their powder blushes, so I bought this one, and it's called their Flower Pots Powder Blush, and this is Spiced Petal. So it's a little bit more of a neutral one, and I couldn't make up my mind. I've got a mauve top on. I think either one is going to be fine. This one's going to give you, sure it's a little bit, it's a nice pink tone to it. It's not super bright. Let's see what this one, now that one I've had, but this one I haven't, so let's give it a try and see. I have to swatch it. See how much color payoff it has. Okay, that one is a little bit more neutral. So, what do I feel like today? You know what, I think I might do a little bit of both. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm going to take, I'm actually going to get it on my fingers, and I'm going to put the lighter pink up at the top. To give a little bit of a lift to my cheeks. And then I'm going to take the other color and I'm going to put it sort of right over the top, but then a little bit below, and blend it in. I think that's going to help set the other color, but then it's also going to give it a little bit more of a neutral look. And as you get older, you want to keep your blush and bronzer higher on your cheeks. I know they used to say, do it like right here, smile and do it on the apples of your cheeks. Well, when you do that, and then you're older, when you smile, when you take your smile down, it falls down. So here's your apples, then they fall down. So you don't want to smile when you put your blush on. You want to make sure you get it up higher. I'm liking that. Liking that. Okay, we're going to go in with our sponge and we're going to press everything in. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go fix my hair and put some jewelry on, and I will be right back. Okay, ladies, I'm back. Put some jewelry on, fixed my hair, some hairspray in it. She didn't put a lot of product in it. She was gonna let me try for my first time and see how I could do it, and I'm actually liking it. I didn't think I was gonna get used to it this easy, but it's like, you know what? It's not bad. When I didn't have makeup on, it didn't look that good, but add a little bit of makeup and I tell you, makes all the difference in the world. So, last thing we gotta do is put on some lips. I'm gonna put, when I ran downstairs, I put some moisturizer on my lips because they were so dry. So I'm gonna wipe the excess off. And then we're gonna put some lips on. This is the NYX, I really can't see, my eyes are getting bad. NYX Professional Makeup, the retractable lip liner. And this is in the color, it says it's waterproof, nude pink. So we're just gonna line our lips. And I like to blend it in a little bit. And then I grabbed one of my Milani. These are the new matte lipsticks that they came out with probably about 5 or 6 months ago. And this one is in Peony. I like that, but I always like a little bit of shine on my lips. So this is from Essence. This is their Shine, Shine, Shine Wet Look Lip Gloss. This one's got actually a little bit more of a purple tone because this, my blouse, has got a little bit more of a mauve-y, purpley tone to it. So I thought we'll try this over the top and see if it'll change my color just enough. Make sure I don't have any on my teeth. Okay, so this is the look. All from Drugstore products. I have to say, as of right now, one of the things that I was trying, two of the things that I tried for the very first time today, a couple of the other ones I'd only tried once. The mascara, it's called the Falsies Lash Lift by Maybelline. So far, give me nice long separated lashes with some volume. I like that. We'll see how it goes and see if it smears or flakes or anything. I'll let you know how that goes. The Flower Beauty bronzer, I love this. I love this tone on this. I have a cooler undertone, so I don't like bronzers that are super, super warm, and you can tell. This one's got a lot cooler undertone, so it blends a lot better with my skin tone, so I do like that a lot. I actually love the powder blush. I wasn't sure, you know, some powder blushes on mature skin don't look that good. I actually really love this. It's got some sheen to it. So, the Revlon concealer, so far, so good. It's not settling in any lines or wrinkles. It's very, very lightweight, but yet it covered. I don't have super dark circles under my eyes. Sometimes I do, but for today I don't, and it seemed like it worked very, very well. I will list and link everything that I used down below for you, so it would be easy for you to find. I have not started with affiliates yet, so I'm in the process of doing that. I'm just linking them down there for you so they're easier for you to find. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Go out, have a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll see you again soon.